You're watching Friday Night Football Fever with Pete Byrne and Carl Deffenbaugh. Presented by TCU. The hits start now.
Good evening, everyone. Pete Byrne, Carl Deffenbaugh. Welcome to another installment of Friday Night Football Fever. Week 8, it's going fast, and felt like a good football night out there tonight.
That's for sure. You get that October chill right as we are closing in on postseason
Good enough for
play.
a coat, but not cold.
Yeah.
Hey, three-way tie tonight heading into the evening in the NIC atop the standings. You've got Penn, Mishawaka, Marion, all undefeated in conference play.
And those last two faced off tonight. Marion doesn't play Penn this season, so a win tonight over Mishawaka, that would go a long way to locking up a share of the conference championship.
Of course, Bart Curtis's teams won 2 in a row in the series. Could they make it 3-0 and control their destiny tonight? Earlier tonight at 6, we showed you the story about Bart Curtis and Reggie Guan, Marion's coach. Two great friends as they square off tonight at Steel Stadium. And it's Bart Curtis's cavemen who strike first. Opening possession, Darian Phillips pitches to Greg Burns. No relation. I'm not that fast, trust me. He goes 17 yards to the end zone. It's 7-0 Mishawaka, but Marion answers on their next possession. They do it through the air. Devin Kennedy with 3 defenders in his face. Finds Jake Whitfield. Nice catch. He's got a big gain down inside the red zone, and that sets up Kennedy again. Perfect strike to Will Witten in the end zone. Marion answers. It's 7-7. But Mishawaka steals back the momentum on the ensuing kickoff. Take a look at this. James Alexander is going to return this one a long way. Making moves, shaking tacklers as he goes deep into Marion territory before he is finally dragged down from behind. And the Cavemen finish off the drive in the second quarter now. Phillips taking it the final yard himself. Mishawaka wins tonight 28-20, so they will face Penn next week. And it will be for the NIC title, provided the Kingsmen take care of business tonight, Carl.
Well, I'll put it this way. Riley gave up 60 points to Marion last week, and their reward tonight on senior night was those Penn Kingsmen ranked number 3 in 6A. That's a tough draw. Camden Bone to Nate Miller, 30-yard touchdown there, and it's already 7-0 Penn. And then after that, Timothy Pletcher takes the handoff, goes 5 yards for the score. There was a lot of that tonight. Penn ends up winning 70-0, so that date with Mishawaka next week, that's going to be fun.
That will be great. South Bend St. Joe tonight hosting Clay, honoring the 1964 state champs at halftime, the 50-year anniversary of the championship team. Tribe paying homage with a nice win. Already up 14-0 in the second quarter. Taj Smith makes it 20-0. Right before halftime, Oliver Page looking for more, but Clay shuts the door on defense. Julian Cavallo with the interception, so St. Joe gets nothing before the half. But in the third quarter, more Taj Smith. He had a big game. This time, 39 yards for another touchdown as St. Joe wins it 56-21 over South Bend Clay.
Pair of 3 and 4 teams here. Adams was shut out by Mishawaka last week. Central, meanwhile, has dropped 2 in a row. Scoreless in the first, but Gabe Brooks not going to bring him down with a couple of those arm tackles. Takes about 4 guys to do that. Nice pickup for Adams. And then later in the drive, Brooks hits Pater, makes it 7-0 Eagles, and Adams would control play in this one. They go on to win 17-7 to get to 500.
And finally in the NIC, Washington out of conference tonight, but they went on the road and beat Gary West 48-6. So nice win for the Panthers out of conference, picking up some momentum before playoffs. In the Northern Lakes, Plymouth was a Goshen tonight, potentially a chance to knock up the lock up the conference title. We'll get to that in a minute, but first, Wawasee.
Yeah, Wawasee's having another solid season. Josh Ekovich's second year, chance to match their win total from a season ago tonight at Memorial.
That's right. They're 4-3, trying to go 5-3 and win their third straight against the Chargers. They're actually leading 6-0, but Memorial answers early in the second quarter, and here's how they do it. They give it to a freshman, Andrew Goodman. Takes it in for 6 to tie the game, and so the extra point off the foot of Allison Crane, the young lady, that's right, puts the Chargers up 7-6. But here comes the key play in the game. Late first half, Memorial up 1, driving for more, when Keelan McNeil's pass is going to be picked off by Nathan Katzer. And take a look at the return. He's got a lot of green grass ahead of him, tiptoes the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line, and Wawasee is going to cash in right before halftime. Gage Reinhardt fires to Sam Clark in the end zone. Wawasee goes up 13-7 at half, and they do go on to win 20-7, so they improve to 5-3, continuing to look good.
Solid year. Northwood, meanwhile, beat Memorial 2-0 last week. Yes, that was the final score. That was Nate Andrews' first win at his father's field. Looking for 2 tonight as Trey Belinsky hits Travis Bear to break a tie. They go up 21-14. After that, the Warsaw, Ethan Bradley, a short touchdown, and we're tied again at 21 as we go kind of back and forth in this game. But Northwood's Tanner Cleveland able to dive for the goal line, reach across, make it 28-21 Panthers. The Tigers would actually tie it again, but the Panthers would finish strong. A few more points than last week as Northwood wins 42 to 28. Don't you love high school football? You go from 2-0 last week to 42 points this
It's
week.
a lot of fun, that's for sure. We got to take a quick time out, but when we come back, we're going to check in with Winnemac, the #1 team in Class A, still undefeated, and a Three Rivers title game down in Rochester.
Zebras are next on Friday Night Football Fever.